I don't know what button I pressed. Cool. Can you guys am I live now? Because YouTube apparently showed me that I wasn't. Cool. All right, we got a bunch of people in here. We got Ryan, we got Hannah Simpson, but I know it's not Hannah Simpson officially. Can you guys see me okay? I've been having issues with this streaming software. Although I fixed it, as you guys can tell from the last live stream, I'm not using the same thing. So yeah. We got a few people in here. Timothy Henniger, he's been here for a while. Cannon, we got Todd Kibolta. Chison Fernandez says, congratulations. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. We're going to be doing some interesting things on this live stream, more or less the same stuff we've been doing, as well as maybe doing some giveaway things. I got to experiment with this spin wheel thing that we have on here, but it should be fun. So, yeah, Todd Gibolta, Cannon, Chison, Hannah, Timothy, and Ryan. What's going on, guys? How are you guys doing? So if you guys can hear me okay, can you guys put that in the chat? Because I can't really tell from my actual streaming software, although it does say I have 17 viewers on. Can you guys just put that down there? I have my stream on ultra low latency, which should be better than what it was been. So Cannon says, yeah, I can hear good. So Cannon, I'm just letting you know that we're not using the same live software that we did last time because it was pretty bad. But this software, we're getting it going again. So pretty cool. All right. Perfect. Alexander says, can hear you fine. Ryan says, hear you loud and clear. You good? Okay, cool. So now that I know that the stream is working, I just want to thank you guys. We got 21 people in here. Thank you guys for your support the last couple of years. A few things I want to talk about on this live stream. I'm going to be going over the reason why I started this channel. We're going to be going over some dive footage that's going to make it onto the next YouTube video. And then we're going to be doing some giveaway things, hopefully. And then we're going to be doing, what was the last thing we're going to do? We're going to go over some gear that I use for the channel, kind of some of the gear that I started out with, what I use now, and that sort of stuff. Because I know a lot of people that follow me on YouTube over here, they all do their own, whether it's recording themselves diving or they have their own YouTube channel. I'm going to tell you guys what I started with and how I got into where I'm at now, which is at 10,000 subscribers, which is just an amazing achievement. It's just a testament to the value that spearfishing content has here in Hawaii. And I'm glad I can provide that for you guys. And I'm glad you guys enjoy the content that I'm putting out. It really means a lot. So yeah, if you guys have any questions right now, we'll go over a couple questions here in the live stream. And then I'll go right into what I was planning on doing for the actual live. So Grant is in here. Dominic, what's up? Alexander, how's it going? Ryan's been in the live stream every time, man. Thanks a lot. Chison says you good. All right, cool. Okay, so we're going to kind of do this not in the same order as I told you guys, but we'll do it just in some kind of random order. So the first thing we're going to do is going over some dive footage that hopefully will make it to tomorrow or Wednesday's video. As you guys know, I've been putting out more content, especially during this quarantine. I got a lot more free time on my hands, so I've been trying to take advantage of it. That's why you guys notice I've been going live a lot. So I just want to put more content for you guys to enjoy if a lot of you guys are at home and looking for stuff to do. So yeah. And I'm also always looking for video ideas and video topics that you guys want me to go over. Obviously, for me, I've got 7, 8, 9 years of spearfishing experience up until this point. So from my perspective is a little bit different from people who are just beginning. So if there's something that I haven't covered yet, on one of my videos that you'd like me to cover, then you can always DM me at Team Fish and Dive, or you can message me or put it in the YouTube comments, because I, even though I don't respond to everybody's YouTube comments, I do see all of them. So yeah, it's a good way to get a hold of me. Okay, cool. So let's go right into the videos. Let me pull it up right here, and then we can go straight into it. All right, so we got my live screen right here. And for those of you guys who weren't in the last stream, do you guys see how my GoPro footage is? If you guys record yourselves diving, please adjust your GoPro's date on top of it. If not, GoPro for some reason has an issue, especially I noticed with the GoPro Hero 4s and the 3s, where it'll just format itself back to the original date. So you guys can tell these are all 2014, but these dives did not all happen on January 1st, but for some reason it just saves as that. So we'll go over some of this dive footage, and I'll kind of organize it with you guys. This is all dive footage that I haven't seen in forever, so it's all new to me. See, this definitely did not happen in 2014. I'm not even sure what I'm targeting. There's probably a pile of uhus under here. Let's see. Yeah, there's a big pile of fish. So, if you guys seen that right there, sorry, my computer's glitching. So I'm sitting closer to the surface, and it looks like there's a big pocket of sand over here. So that's probably where I'm trying to stalk the fish at. Yeah, so you'll see right here, a bunch of sand. Fish are on the bottom. This dive was probably sometime last year. So because it was nothing, I'm just going to go ahead and move this to the trash. This looks like yeah, this is a footage that I already have. A lot of the stuff I just need to review and go over. I know exact. So this drop was actually the same drop. Either this drop right here or the one after it, where I almost blacked out. Let's hop right back into the comments, and then I'll kind of go over that real quick before we talk about it more. So we got SWMIU 808 in here. Congrats, my brother. Thank you, man. It really means a lot. So you guys seeing everything okay? I'm going to go forward with it. Okay, cool. So this drop right here is a drop that I almost blacked out in. There's a cave right here. This was an old Omilu house, or not Omilu house, but a little papio house. Last time me and my friend dove here, there's like 60, 70, 80, could have been 100 papios in here. But this drop was at, I don't know if you can see on my watch. Let's see. 62 feet right here. And then my bottom time at this point was either 51 seconds or 30. I'm not sure with this dive watch. I lost this dive watch. So yeah, it's pretty deep drop. So I think it was the drop after this where I almost blacked out. But I went into this cave and I tried to look under this ledge for like Mempachi, Avail, To'aus, any type of whole fish, which was a pretty bad idea because I'm not comfortable diving 60, 70 feet. I can go down and maybe touch bottom for like 10 seconds, but as far as sitting at this depth, I was pushing myself a little bit too far and I almost blacked out because of it. And as you guys know, that's the leading cause of deaths for spear fishermen are shallow water blackouts. And sure enough, when I hit the surface on either this drop or the drop after this, I almost blacked out pretty much at the surface. All I seen was red. I was really disoriented. I went back in the water for a little bit, pulled my buoy that was right next to me, luckily, held on to it and kind of went from there. And I told my friend what happened, and we kind of just hung out for a little bit more, and we swam back in because I just wasn't comfortable taking any more drops after this dive. So I'm just gonna save this as almost blacked out. Yeah, so as you guys know, if you are trying to create a library of diving footage, especially if you're posting on YouTube, this is not a good idea. What I'm doing, what I have right here, all of this footage, that's just the normal name of the GoPro, what GoPro names it. It's just a bad idea because at some point you're gonna have to go through it like I'm doing right now, and it's just a pain in the butt. So yeah, just some advice for my spearos out there, or my fishermen who record themselves on their GoPros. That's interesting. Let's see what happened there. 3941, 3941. Looks like I don't have a 3940, so that's a copy of it. It looks like. I think I took another drop, so yeah, we can watch this one. Okay, we got a hole right here. I probably just shot it in one of these holes, either on this side or this side, and I have a good idea of what spot this is. But we'll just wait a second and see if I take another drop, which I think I am. So I'm breathing up right here. Take my drop. I think it's on this side. Yeah, so I'm gonna flip right around, get under the shelf, and let's see what we got. So it looks like a big school of something. Maybe Ta'ape, Hole. Doesn't look like Mempachi or Avails at all. I hit something. No, here's a Ta'ape. Okay, so I know what drop this is. I know exactly where this dive is. Oh. It's probably the hole I just shot. Very cool. With my custom 3-prong that I lost. This dive was a few years ago, actually. Probably back in 2016. So I'm going to go to Ape. Hole. Dive. Cool. So as you guys can tell, this is us all raw, unedited footage from my GoPro straight to my computer. That's just been sitting on the hard drive for years, that I'm finally naming and actually going over. So I'm most likely not targeting anything. Okay, yeah, so I'm most likely not targeting anything because I switched to my hatch right here. So I'm not sure why I was looking in that cave, but I might be stalking like a Kala or an Uhu or something. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like an Uhu right here. It's coming in slowly. This is not a great spot to hunt them. A better idea would have been to sit on a shelf, maybe on this top right corner, and wait for the Uhu to come up and kind of peek through here. Since this is so narrow, the Uhu is not going to swim straight up to you through here. So I might have had a shot there, but obviously I didn't take it. The depth perception when you guys are reviewing footage is hard to tell. So it's probably further than it looks on camera. But yeah, it definitely looks like I might have had a shot. But if you don't think you're going to land the fish, then don't shoot it. If you nick it, or you just, blow off some of its scales or injure the fish, it's worse off than if you were just to land the fish, stone it, and take it home to eat. Just because the fish, if you have a poor shot, don't take it, is my advice. So I'm just gonna go stock, narrow. something like that, in case I want to put together an uhu video in the future, which might actually be something I'll do in the next couple of weeks. I get a lot of requests for some uhu stalking videos, so if you guys are interested in that, please comment, because that's a video that I know has been requested a few times. This looks like the same hole. I might have went back to it with my 3-prong, and yes, I did. And here we go. This looks like the opposite side of where I shot the ta'ape. Yeah, so this is the side I shot the ta'ape. And you can see they're all cruising this back cave. Ta'ape, in my experience, especially the bigger ones, they're pretty smart. They usually don't hang out in spots like this unless they don't see a lot of people. So these this school of fish, or this group of fish, was not that smart, which means they probably don't see a lot of divers in this particular hole. So it looks like I was able to land one at least. I don't know what happened there. Okay, cool. So that was a pretty good video that I can use. And there I just gave away my whole diving spot. Ta'ape, 3-prong. Cool. All right, so let's hop back into the chat and see who else is in here. Let's see. Okay, cool. That's a mess of footage. Yes, it is, Ben. And a lot of you guys, let's go over some more of this. Dang, 62 feet deep for free dive. Yeah, it's pretty deep, which hence the reason why I almost blacked out on that second drop after that. So we got a few people here on this, a few new people here in the live stream. So we'll do a couple shout outs right here. We got Ben in here. He's been a long time supporter of the channel. Omar, what's the best spear gun you ever tried? I'll answer that question in a bit. Alexander, oh, you were here earlier. Dominic, what's up? Practical Prep is in here. He mentioned that channel review this time, and Cannon answered he did it last time, you missed it. Yeah, I did it the last live stream that is actually unlisted. So if you're interested to know what we talked about on that live stream, I can send you the private link for that. So yeah, Ben, I think he asked a question. Well, I haven't been on one of your lives in forever. Congrats. What's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. I think somebody else had a question. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Oh, here. No, Omar had the question. What's the best spear gun you ever tried? Honestly, the best spear gun, in my opinion, is a Hatch 55-inch. It's my all-time favorite spear gun. Every time I sell one, I always end up buying another one. I currently don't have one in my arsenal right now, so I'm probably going to end up buying one by the end of the year, most likely. It's just I've owned 2 or 3 of them at this point, so it's just a spear gun that I really like. Mad Jack donated $10. Wow, man, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's the first. I think that's the first time we ever got a super chat on this channel. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Love the vids. If you have any questions or anything, don't forget to comment it. Our Dizzle said aloha. Ben says I'd like a Papio video. A lot of you guys have been asking for fishing videos. I was supposed to go spearfishing this morning, but I had a really long Easter day, and all my diving gear is kind of all over the place. I got my spear guns over here. I've got my mask and my fins in my car. I've got my weight belt somewhere. I've got my kui for my weight belt right here that I need to redo, which is going to be a video coming up, so just stay tuned for that. So all my diving gear was kind of all over the place. I told him I was going to go diving, and thank goodness I didn't, because the weather was pretty bad this morning, although the water was flat. So yeah, if you guys want to see more fishing videos, I'll probably end up doing that instead of a diving video next. Although the next video is probably going to be a spearfishing one, just because that's kind of the content that I've been making lately. Try Rob Allen. Yeah, I've never tried one before. My friend Gavin Mitchell, he has a Rob Allen and he swears by it. He loves the gun. Personally, I just never tried it. But as you guys know, if you're not from Hawaii, the guns of choice here are usually wood guns. It's usually Hatch or Cap or KCS was a really popular one when I first started diving a lot. And a lot of the pipe guns here are like Hammerhead. Spear guns are made here in Hawaii, as well as aim rights. Aim rights are really popular here as well. Majak says, I was supposed to be there all this week with the family, but ... hopefully when all this is over. Yes, man, it's just been unfortunate. A lot of people are affected by it, obviously. But when you do come, make sure you DM me on Instagram or hit me up here in the comment section, and we can figure something out. Fishing and diving with subscribers is something I want to do more of. But obviously now's not the time to do it, but it's something that we're probably going to get to in the future. Chison Fernandez says, why not do both? Yes. As far as the videos go, I think that's what he's talking about. We're going to be doing a spearfishing video is going to come out tomorrow or Wednesday. If you guys didn't watch the interactive spearfishing challenge that's a new type of content here on the channel, I'm going to be launching that video tomorrow or Wednesday, part 2 of that series. And then we'll probably do a fishing video, hopefully, by the end of the week. So I'm going to go fishing tomorrow or on Wednesday. Ben says, favorite surf fishing rod and reel. Here in Hawaii, nitros are really popular. So are Tikas. So favorite surf fishing rod and reel is probably a salmon steelhead fishing rod reel here in Hawaii. And again, that's the Tika salmon steelhead. Probably like a medium would be my go-to pole. With a for the reel, I'd probably choose something cheap, probably like a Penn Slammer, which I know isn't that cheap, but Penn Spinfisher will probably be my choice. How's quarantine been for you and your Ohana? Challenging at times. I have a 3-year-old son, so he kind of loses his mind in the house. So we've been going to my parents' house, which they have a big property. So my son gets to get all of his, he gets to ride his bike and kind of do whatever he wants over there. I've been filming videos over there, the last couple ones. I've been doing the intros and the outros, and the last real video I did was actually there. So yeah. Do you ever fish near Kohala? Not really. I mostly stick to the North Shore side, which is why you guys haven't been seeing a lot of new spearfishing vlogs, is because obviously the waves are up on the North Shore. I don't really travel too much, so I don't really go fishing on other sides of the islands, because there's usually always a spot that I can go fishing here on the North Shore where I don't have to go too far, which means that I can fish longer. Yes, 10K, man. I remember when we went diving when you had 3K. Crazy how things change so fast. Yeah, man. Catch and Cook. I'm not sure whose channel that is, but yeah, 3,000 subscribers not too long ago. My channel kind of exploded. Obviously, it's not like huge. Like, we're not at 100,000 subscribers, but my first year, I think we did 2,500 subscribers. This is a little bit past my second year, and we're already at 10,000. So just tremendous growth, and it's all because of you guys. You know, all the guys in my live stream right now making it possible. So obviously, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be putting content out there. So I just want to thank you guys a lot for supporting the channel over these last couple of years. Majak says, that would be rad, thanks. We sometimes stay in Laie or Haula. So I'm right there in Haleiwa town, so it's not too far away. Obviously, there's some really good spots if we compromise between Laie and Haleiwa, but we're not going to get into that on the live stream, obviously, because I don't want to talk about fishing spots here on YouTube. any sponsors or discounts. I sponsor this channel with some of their awesome coolers. I've showcased a few of them. We have the Roto Mode cooler, which is like one of those higher end coolers that's going to keep ice in it for up to a week sometimes. And then they also have other soft coolers which are waterproof and whatnot. So Pelican was a sponsor of the channel. We had Insta360 as a sponsor of the channel. I have it right here actually. They actually have a dive case for that. You guys may have seen that video already. But a few sponsors already, which is pretty good for sub 10,000 subscriber channel up until this point. So if you guys are interested in making a YouTube channel where you can get sponsors, as long as what you do on your channel aligns with that sponsor's brand and what the message that they're trying to get out to their customers, then most likely it can happen. You just gotta show them the value of what your channel has. And if you have any questions to that, always DM me on Instagram. I'm not always available, but I try to get back to as much people as I can. Just started diving and redoing my bands on my gun. Been looking around Amazon. I see all kind of colors. Do they matter? The colors not necessarily, but definitely the diameter of the bands, which you're using, like 9/16 or 5/8. You need to find out what kind of bands you had on your gun previously before you can determine what bands you're gonna get. For instance, my my Pathos Open Pro 90 centimeter. I thought I had 9/16 bands on top of it because I got that gun from my brother. We switched guns, but it was actually 5/8. So had I got 9/16 on it, the gun wouldn't have been performing as it should. So try to find out what band size you have on it before you buy bands online. Danilin says 30 watching, only 6 thumbs up. All right, so if you guys can all give me a thumbs up on this video, it'd be awesome. Royer says, how did you link up with Outdoor Chef Life? So that's a whole nother story. I'll tell you that right now. Hold on, let me adjust my chair. Cool. So what question was that? How did you link up with Outdoor Chef Life? So last year around May, if you've been watching my channel for that long, I did a collaboration video with Philosophy D. If you guys watch Fisherman's Life, you probably know who that is. Daniel goes fishing with a lot goes fishing a lot with what's his name? Fisherman's Life. So Daniel from Philosophy D, that's his channel, he emailed me last year around May and said he was coming for a few days and that he wanted to go try to go spearfishing or fishing with me. So I responded to him. I said, yeah, I'm down. We can try a spot. And yeah, we actually did a collaboration. You guys may have seen that video already. And when I went to California or a couple months later, I hit him up and he told me, well, I'm not going to be available for these days because I was in California for 2 weeks. He said, well, you can fish with Taku. He has a channel, and I already knew about Taku's channel at this point. And then he's like, yeah, you can hit up Taku, hit him up. I'll let him know that you're going to come over here. So yeah, that's how I got in first contact with Taku. I did a collaboration with him in California, and since then we've all become friends. When he came here to Hawaii, he kept me posted on everything he was doing. We did that collaboration video where we caught the taco. Thankfully it took us like 5 hours to catch it and get that episode done, but yeah, really cool guy. And I'm just excited to do another collaboration with them. It was a lot of fun. Let's see what we got here. I think it's Micah. Same here. I just want to stay on the Waianae coast just because it's close and I can catch the same fish and that others catch statewide. Yeah, see, exactly. If you know your spots, especially if you know the side of your island really well. You don't really need to go anywhere. Even though Hawaii or Oahu obviously is more overfished than the other islands, I still believe there's just as much fish in certain spots than you'll find anywhere else. You just gotta know your spots and know what spots to go to. Have you ever had an issue with Pathos trigger? Not up until this point. I probably took this Pathos gun diving at least a half dozen times. So not yet, but if I do have any problems with the trigger, I will let you know. You should come Hilo and dive break wall. I see a lot of action over there. It looks like a really interesting spot. I was in Hilo for a few days back in February, end of February, before all of this quarantine stuff, but I seen the break wall from the downtown area, and yeah, it looked pretty interesting from there. So next time I'm in Hilo, I plan to dive and fish the break wall as well as some other spots on the Big Island. Have you thought about getting a boat? I definitely have. I just can't afford it. It's just, when you buy the boat, it's a lot of money you got to put into it for maintenance and everything. A buddy of mine bought a boat for, I think, 20 something grand. He got it for a deal, and he ended up investing a lot more money into it just to get everything ready and get everything right before he actually started taking it out. So he just barely started using it on like a weekly basis, but it took him like over a year and a half to just put the work in to get it ready. So definitely something I'll probably invest in the future, but as of right now, it's just I'll take advantage of it. Take advantage of other people having boats and just giving them gas money. Hashtag fish and dive Hawaii. Do you know what the cheapest Ulua pole is? You'll find some pretty cheap ones at Walmart, and they'll definitely do the job. Honestly, here, let me change that, reframe that whole answer. Probably the cheapest Ulua pole you can get, best bang for your buck, is an ugly stick. If you go to Ace Hardware, they sell a bunch of them. Get like a decent reel, and you're good to go. So I'd say an ugly stick is probably the way to go. Probably the cheapest Ulua pole, and you can definitely land an Ulua with that pole. Floyd said, when you come Big Island, you'll have good fun. Yvonne, my cousin's here in the chat. Like, come Maui and fish. Yeah, I think Big Island's a spot to go. It'll probably go Big Island. My cousin's in the chat. She knows already. We've already got some plans set in motion. Her boyfriend's gonna take me on his boat. We're gonna do all kinds of interesting stuff. So Big Island's probably first. Then it's gonna be Kauai, and then Maui last. But yeah, I watch all those Cali guys. We fish a lot of the same areas, learn lots from all of them. Mad Jack says, yeah. So yeah, they're really cool guys. It's just incredible the kind of meals and stuff that they can make, and just like the foraging and the high and low tide. See, here in Hawaii, we don't have tides like that where it changes that drastically, at least not in parts that I know of. So just like the high tide and the low tide fishing is probably the most interesting content that I watch coming from Northern California. It's just really cool, just that variation. Teddy says, Raja Royer says, so cool. Does his food taste as fire as it looks? It does taste really good. Probably the one that I was underwhelmed with was the eel that we caught in the rocks, but that was still really, really good. The takoyaki from the last video was just incredible. And yeah, the one thing with when you fish with Taku is that he's always going to provide beer. He has beer with all of his meals, and that's what I like about him. Waimanalo EQs, were you in Waimanalo or drove through yesterday? No, I've just been on the North Shore, man. I've been on the North Shore, and I've been doing the Target drive up, where I just order stuff on Target, drive to the store, and they load it in your car. That's all I've been doing. Can you go Palau and Speargun? You know, I'm going to save that right here, and we'll get into that a little bit later because I kind of like all these questions coming in. I think we're kind of just going through all of these. So yeah, we'll do that in a little bit. What about a jet ski? Yeah, jet skis probably, that'll probably be my first choice, is getting a jet ski. A lot cheaper. I think it's a lot better for divers, especially for the kind of low-key fishing that I want to do. I really like bottom fishing. That's like my thing. So can definitely do that off a jet ski, as well as some trolling, some minor trolling. So yeah, if you guys know who Hanalei Adric is, he slays fish off of his jet ski. If you guys follow Dupio Diver, he does a lot off his jet ski too. That's kind of the dream right there, what he does. Mark Silva says, what spots would you recommend for beginner divers on Oahu? That depends what side of the island you live on. What is Pathos problems? I haven't had any problems with it. I actually really like the gun. It's a 90 centimeter. All the fish that I want to target, I'm able to hit with it. Gives me that amount of distance, as well as that versatility of a shorter gun where I can maneuver it better in the water when I'm trying to aim for the smaller game as well. What do you like better, whipping or dunking? Whipping is something that I've got into lately. Honolulu fishing is probably up there, top 2. But I guess I like a little bit of both. Dunking would probably be first, because I like whipping for Honolulu, and then when I catch the smaller bait fish, I like dunking them. Mad Jack says, Kaleo, been watching his boat refurbished. Crazy cool. Yeah, man. So your name sounds so familiar. I think we've talked about this before with Kaleo. Yeah. He actually went diving today, I think, out on it looked like kind of point side, and they caught some good fish. So yeah, his boat refurbished has been awesome. I've reached out to him to help him with it, but the timing was never right. But yeah, eventually me and him are gonna link up. We're gonna go. I think we were supposed to go fishing. I think it was either last week or the week before, but they ended up not going out. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll get him in one of my videos soon. Yes, Yvonne says. My cousin's all up in this chat. Chison says, yeah, Kauai. I have a buddy there that I did a dive video with. Caleb. They actually have a boat out there, so Kauai is going to be action. I know it. Ben says, yeah, I fish same spots as the Cali guys too. I prefer SoCal fishing though. See, I don't really watch. I don't know if are there much YouTubers on Southern California. I think I just watch the same group of guys up in Northern California, obviously because I know them too. But yeah, I don't know too much SoCal fishing. I did want to try to do a spearfishing video there last time I was in California last year around early summer. But I did, the charter that I was going to go on didn't get back to me in time, and I didn't end up bringing any of my spearfishing gear up. But I think, Ben, you were also the one that said you were fishing the same day as me and Taku up on the breakers in front of Mavericks, right? Cannon, I know you live on Kauai. Let me know when you're on Kauai. I will. Hey, just joined. What happened? Had to use my computer. What's up, Tavis? Eastside. What would you rather have, a Shimano Saragossa or a Shimano Spheros? Probably a Saragossa, just because I'm more familiar with that. Get to see do fish skin one. That thing looks sick. Not sure what that is. You need to put a reel on your Pathos. Yeah, I do, but I have a 120 that has a reel on it. So I kind of like the versatility. Sometimes I feel like the reels kind of get in the way. I just don't like how it slacks sometimes. I know it's not a major issue, but when I'm diving just for reef fish, then I know I'm not gonna really need a reel. Royer says, "What was the largest size fish you have hit with a Polespear?" With a Polespear. Damn, that's a good question. Probably like a 5-pound Inanui. But I just hit it. I didn't land it. The biggest fish I landed with a Polespear was like a 3-pound Alaihi, out in front of Ko'olina actually. But yeah. Do you know who Lee Almeida is? Not sure. He does a lot of jet ski boat videos. And do you know any spots for Akule? I do know some spots for Akule, but I'm not sure who Lee Almeida is. I'm sure if I've seen his Instagram or whatever he puts his content out. I may have seen it before. Candace says $8,000 for a brand new jet ski sounds fun. Too bad they're only giving us $1,200 for our stimulus checks, right? Otherwise, we'd all be driving jet skis in a couple of months. I fished in SoCal. The visibility isn't the same. Can't go as much. Yeah, so that'd be rough because I only go to California 2-3 weeks out of the year. So I just have to time perfectly to where the visibility is good. I really want to spearfish in Monterey Bay. I couldn't really find any like guides or tours or anything. Maybe I just wasn't looking on the right websites or whatever. But there wasn't too much of a spearfishing scene as far as like online. I know there's definitely a spearfishing scene because I've been to some diving shops when I lived in Monterey for 2 years. But as far as actually getting gear, as far as actually finding people to go with online, it just wasn't happening. Maybe there's a private Facebook group I needed to join, but hopefully in the future. I met him via the shark cage he does about 6 years ago. Been following him ever since. Yeah, Khalil's a really good friend of mine. I probably see him like 2-3 times a month. And he takes me out on the shark boats pretty much anytime I hit him up and he's got room, or if he's got space for me, he always reaches out and says, hey, I got a spot if you want to come on. Really awesome guy. Yeah, he's my classmate. I've known him for over 10 years. Do a dive video of no editing so we can see the whole process. So that's going to be the next video. I know you guys, I know Canon has watched the last interactive spearfishing content video where I put the timer so you guys can practice your breath holds. And I know somebody in the comments said that they prefer it without any music or anything. So I'll put the full unedited dives on top of the next video with no music so you guys can actually get that diving sort of experience. So that'll be the next one. Yeah, so that was Tyrone's question, or Tyrone's suggestion. Ben says, no, I was on a school trip and I was complaining on why I couldn't fish. Are you doing any Hawaii YouTuber collabs in the near future? A lot of people have told me to collab with Fishing Grills. Personally, I've never had a dialogue with them yet. I know we comment on each other's videos and stuff, but hopefully that can happen in the future. Nick Morris is a friend of mine. We've been trying to put together a collaboration, but our schedules just don't match up. We've been trying to set it up so we can both go fishing on his boat, but we're gonna do. But yeah, I know Practical Prep. He reached out to me for a collaboration as well. So maybe after all of this quarantine stuff and everything that's going on with the mayor's executive order, when all of this passes, and it will pass in the next beginners. Yeah, definitely that's going to be coming in the next Spearfishing Holla, and it takes your gun. Yeah, that is true. But I knows it's up too. Okay, Ben says Monterey Shore Dive is apparently pretty good. My friend used to spear Santa Cruz a lot. So I do follow a couple people on Instagram that I found out about through Daniel and Taku. Because I know Taku does some spearfishing with Fisherman's Life, further up in like what is that county? I forget. Mendocino area. And I know Daniel wanted to take me further up north, the northern part of the bay, like Santa Rosa area, but it was just way too far from where I was staying. The biggest fish I caught with a 3-prong was a 4-foot 7-inch stickfish. That's actually a very big stickfish. I see them that big sometimes, and they're honestly kind of intimidating. I think I'm more scared of those than barracudas. Charles says, what's up, bro? Congrats. Thanks, man. You're gonna try to get a boat in the future, Ethan asks. We go fish after quarantine, Justin. See, I did a collaboration with Ethan. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, he's got a YouTube channel as well where he does similar things, fishing and spearfishing. But yeah, dude, let's go fishing. I know you're home from California, not going to school right now. So once this whole quarantine and stuff is over, we'll get it together. 808 Skin Diva. Imagine you go to Australia and collab with YBS. That'd be awesome. I love their videos, and I love it more because of what they stand for, as well as the fact that they're more mainstream. If you guys watch how they built their channel, it's just really crazy, like how much cinematic effort they put into their videos, and it definitely pays off. Really cool, and I was just so stoked for him. Brody is his name, Brody, when he decided to go full time, just to pump out more content. When I dive, Furball says, when I dive and I see Manini, and when I catch it, it's hard, but when you do, it looks easy. Any tips? Well, if you can talk about like what you have a hard time with, I can kind of walk you through that. You should do a fishing tackle shop video when you get new fishing supplies. See, I've tried to do that a couple times, but then I just feel like I never did like a complete video, and I end up just deleting the footage. I did it when I went to dang, what's that shop called in town? I go to Charlie's a lot, and there's a huge sign out in front of Charlie's that says you can't film inside there, even though like I'd love to film inside of Charlie's. It's a really great fishing store. I can't think of the other one that's super popular. Why can't I think of it? It's like right across the street from Charlie's almost. Tell me I'm not gonna have to look it up. Let's see. Fishing stores, Oahu. Oh, POP. Hello. I'm stupid. Ben says in Alaska right now it's super late, and I'm gonna go. Shoots, man. I'll see you in the comments, bro. Furball says when you go down for Manini, how long you hold your breath to spirit. So it just seems more like a breath hold issue. Try to practice your breath holds. It's all about being comfortable in the water and just getting comfortable. When you're a beginner, like obviously it's like totally new experience. But if you haven't watched my interactive spearfishing challenge yet, that's a good one to practice your breath holds and hopefully get you more comfortable in the water. If you can hold your breath for a minute, man, I'm telling you, that's all you need for most fish that you're gonna be targeting. When you start getting more advanced into like uhus and like moo and that kind of stuff, then obviously you're gonna need a better breath hold. But up until that point, when you're gonna be targeting that next level of fish, you're already gonna have that experience, and you're gonna know what it's gonna take in order for you to catch those fish. He said, I can only hold it for 20 seconds. Trust me, you can hold your breath longer than that for sure. I can guarantee it. And if you don't watch that video, there's tons of helpful breath holding techniques videos on YouTube. Just look it up and go over some of the techniques that they're talking about and see which ones work for you. Ethan says, "Brah, breathe up." Yeah, once you breathe up, you can hold your breath for a minute easily. Okay, the chat kind of slowed down, so right now I'm gonna go over some of the stuff that I use for the whole YouTube channel from the beginning. Actually, I don't have the camera that I started off with the beginning. All right, so I'm gonna put the chat to the side right here. I've got a few things that I use when I started the YouTube channel, but the main thing that a lot of you guys may be surprised with is 75% of the videos filmed on my YouTube channel, pretty sure 75% of it, was filmed on this phone right here. It's cracked already. It's seen some damage. This is actually the second screen that I've been through as far as the back part, but still a great phone. This is my phone I use on a day-to-day basis, and I film 75% of my videos on this phone. I've used mics like these ones right here. The last live stream, I talked to a couple people about it. This was the first microphone I used for the channel right here. This is the one I was doing most of the narration of the spearfishing vlogs with right here. This one is called a Power Device lavalier mic, and I think it was like 15-20 bucks on Amazon. Plugs right into your laptop, plugs right into your phone, and you got a great external microphone just like that. If you don't want to use the regular audio from your computer or your phone, which is normally a lot worse than just getting a cheap $15-20 microphone like this. The second microphone I bought for this channel was this right here. This is called a Purple Panda, and I bought it because it came with a bunch of neat accessories like this wind mic. So I don't know if you guys watch other YouTubers who fish and they have the chest mount, but you'll see like a little fluffy thing. Sometimes it's black, sometimes it's this one right here, the Purple Panda. But what this is a wind muff. Obviously, when you guys are going to the beach and you guys are fishing on the shoreline, the wind, there's nothing that's going to be blocking the wind because it's coming straight from off the ocean, especially on the North Shore where I live, where there's no windbreakers. So it's good to have a wind muff like this so you don't hear that sound in the videos that we all hate. So this was the second was. So that was it. It was my phone. It was these microphones, and then I got this right here. This was a phone mount. This is a Ulanzi phone mount. It has a adapter right here where you can put it on a tripod. You know those little bendy arm tripods? I got another cheap one for like 15 bucks. I actually lost the head for it, so I can't use it right now. But what I would do is I'd stick this right here. I put my phone inside of it. And just like that, I've got a stabilized shot with my phone. Like I said, pretty much a lot of my videos, especially when I started, was all on this phone right here. So after that, I invested in this for my birthday right here. Let me move this stuff right here real quick. I think, it might have been 2 years ago actually, because I know it wasn't last year. I picked this up right here in California from an Apple store in San Jose. So this is a DJI Osmo 2. They came out with the 3, which is a lot better than this one, but this one will do the job. I think these sell for like 100 bucks. I think at the time I got it for like 120. So what this is a gimbal for your phone. You guys have seen these for cameras before. You stick your phone right inside like this, and you turn it on, and what it does is it stabilizes your phone so you can get those really smooth shots, or B-roll as they like to call it. So I use this a lot, and it also has a little adapter where you can put a little threading so you can put this on a tripod if you want to. So I did a lot of videos with this as well, the Osmo. Let me put this away real quick. Yeah, and it comes with this nice foam case that I just keep it in ever since I got it. All of the drone shots that you guys seen on the YouTube channel up until this point were filmed with this exact drone right here. I picked up this drone for 300 bucks at Target on Black Friday. I stood in a long line to get in. I bought a new phone, and what the new phone came with was a $250 gift card to Target, which I used to buy this drone, which was on sale on Black Friday. I think I got this drone for $250 or $300. Ended up getting the extra remote controller for 100 bucks as well as an extra battery. And this is what I used to film all the drone shots you guys see on the channel. The third thing that I use here on this YouTube channel is this light. I was actually using this light just now to light up this side of my face. But this is just a cheap light that can go on top any type of adapter. Like this one right here I showed you guys with my phone. You can put this right here and you can film stuff with some lighting if you're going to be doing night videos. So that's this cheap light. I think it's like 10-15 bucks on Amazon. Amazon has everything. The most important thing here on the YouTube channel is this thing right here. This is a GoPro Hero 4 silver. The black doesn't have the screen on the back, only the silver. So if you try to buy a GoPro Hero 4 black and it has a screen on the back, then it's not a black, it's a silver. Where'd that extra light go? So this is what I use to record all of my spearfishing episodes. And this is my favorite GoPro. I think it's the best GoPro that they've ever came out with. It's just an awesome camera. I'll probably, if this one breaks, you guys have seen on my channel, I broke 2 or 3 of them already, and I'll just keep buying the same one. I've had the least amount of problems with this GoPro that I've heard with other GoPros, especially my newer one. I just trust this one the best. I put this in a waterproof case or waterproof dive housing. I don't have a dive mask that I can put it on top of. I stick the dive case in here, put this on my head. I'm good to go. When the GoPro dies, which it usually does after about an hour and a half to 2 hours of spearfishing, then I'll just take it off my head, clip it onto my buoy, and then I just a little bit more comfortable while I'm diving, because it can get uncomfortable to have the mount on top of your head. And no, I have not considered upgrading to the mask one. Just never really came across my mind, and since I already have 2 good masks, then I'm probably not going to need to buy another one just so I can mount a GoPro on top when I have this accessory. The latest upgrades to the channel was this right here. This is a GoPro Hero 7 Black. I got this for my birthday last year, and I've since turned this into like a vlogging set. I use this probably the most on the channel just because it's easy to use, it's durable, and it actually comes with a mic adapter. So I waited about 2 months for this mic adapter right here. I pop my GoPro right inside, and then I can put a microphone or this light right on top, and you know, it just gives me more freedom. Plus, a case like this is super portable. This is the microphone I use, a Rode Video Micro. I stick this right on top, and I've got great audio from my GoPro Hero 7 Black, which if you guys have GoPros, you guys know the audio is not great coming out of those. So that's the main things I use on the camera. And the main camera that I have now that I most recently upgraded to was a Panasonic Lumix G7. That's actually sitting in my car right now, so I don't have that on me. But I use either that or the GoPro Hero 7 Black to record pretty much all of my videos. And the reason why I don't use this spearfishing, and I know the quality is just going to be a lot better, is because I've had issues with this freezing, and I just don't feel comfortable taking this diving and having it freeze on me in the water, and then I just lose a whole day's worth of footage when I could have kept it if I just stuck with the GoPro Hero 4 Silver, even though it's going to be lower quality. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I use for the YouTube channel. That's what got me to 10,000 subscribers. It's not a whole lot. So yeah, hopefully that helps some of you guys looking to make some content out there. I just wanted to share that with you guys, especially on this 10,000 subscriber live stream. So let's hop right back into the chat. Let's see. Let's go back up here. Sorry guys, it's getting hot in my room. My brother said he can only hold his breath for 30 seconds, and then I taught him how to breathe up, and he did it for 1 minute and 40 seconds first try. See, that's awesome. Once you learn how to breathe up, that's a technique I do show you guys a little bit in my interactive spearfishing challenge video. Then it's just, things are a lot easier from there. Ethan Lau says Amazon. Yes, most of this stuff I bought for the channel. I purchased on Amazon. James says thumbs up. Thanks, man. Sam McConnell, congrats, man. Thanks, really appreciate it. Teddy donated $3. Thanks, man. I really, really appreciate it. Man, we got 2 super chats for the first time here just today. That's awesome. Can you do a fishing video on everything you have for fishing since you are stuck in the house and can't go diving or fishing? Actually, you can go fishing, and I'm pretty sure you can go diving too. So I'm probably going to go fishing tomorrow or the day after. Probably just going to go Hallaloo fishing. Just seems like a lot of fun right now. I've been stuck in the house the last couple weeks, so kind of losing my mind. So what was that question again? Can you do a fishing video on everything you have for fishing since you're yeah. So I'll go over everything. I actually have to clean out my tackle box, which might be another live stream, or I might just clean it out and just do a video on everything that's inside of it that I kept. You got to try the 7 Black. It's super good. That's the one I have, the Hero 7 Black right there. And it's frozen a couple times. One time I lost all my footage off of it, so I don't really trust it as much. I might have just got a bad one. How do you keep it from fogging up while it's in its case? Oh, Philip, we got Philip donated $10. Thanks. You guys are like really, really generous tonight. Thank you. Really appreciate it. How do you keep it from fogging up while it's in the case? I know that some cases will come with the defogger. With the Hero 4, I've never had issues with it fogging up for some reason. But you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There may be newer things and better things coming out, better resolution, better technology. But I was on my mom's computer looking at old videos and photos of my family from years and years ago, and it's just, I'm watching content all the time, and I swear, like, the content from 10 years ago is almost just as good as the content we have out today. So I'm gonna stick with this camera for as long as I can. But yeah, it's my go-to. And watch, man, this is gonna go down as the best GoPro in history, and if I keep this, it'll probably be worth a lot of money someday. JZM808_ says, do you use sea drops for your goggles? 808 Skin Dive already answered that. And Alpaca, that's what I use, or spit, or aim toothpaste. Helps you aim. And it's gel, not the paste, too abrasive. Yeah, so those are all good tips. You can either use spit, which is what I use when there's no alpaca and I'm just like snorkeling or just going on a quick 3-prong dive. Aim toothpaste I know works well, as well as an alpaca, which is my go-to. I've never had the 7 Black freeze on me in the water, but it provides great video quality in the water. So one question is, have you ever used the 7 Black? Do you have the case for it, or do you just use it just out of the box? Hold on, guys, my computer's low battery. Let me plug in my charger real quick so it doesn't die on us on the live stream. You the man, just started spearfishing in Maui a couple months ago. Watched a bunch of your videos to help me figure out gear, get tips, and get inspired. That's awesome, man. Hopefully you're catching fish and you're staying safe. That's all I want to see. The 360-degree camera was pretty cool. Would like to see more footage with it if possible. Definitely. I have it right here. I just got to figure out the most convenient way for me to go diving with it, because the last couple times, if you guys didn't notice, it's just kind of in the way. So I'm pretty sure if I can get the proper mount to put it either like on my chest, might be a cool way to see it. But the one I was thinking about is putting it on my belt and having it somehow coming up over top. That'd be really cool. Cool angle as well. Ethan asked if the Honolulu is in. Not sure. I'm not gonna be going Waimea Bay, if that's what you're asking. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Dual whipping video. Yeah, so if I can get some footage catching Honolulu, I'll be throwing them out as live bait too. That'd be a pretty fun episode. Alexander got a rollout. Congrats on 10K. Thanks, man. See you in the surf. Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. Those are good for diving. Have 3 of them. The GoPro Hero 4 or the Hero 7. I'm not sure. I have the case. Always use the diving case. the protective housing. Never had any problems at all. Yeah, so maybe I might upgrade to it and see. I'll test it out a couple dives and see, because if the quality is going to be significantly better and I don't have any issues with it freezing while I'm spearfishing, then I might as well stick with the Hero 7. And then it would just come down to battery life, which one lasts longer in the water. Monkey says, how long is your float line? The one that I currently have on my buoy is either 20 or 25 feet. I do have a 50-foot tag line that I just keep in my office because I don't really need a 50-foot tag line. When I do dive 20 feet, or when I do dive deeper than 20 or 25 feet, it's usually off of a ledge where I can put my buoy on top of the ledge and then take drops out from there. How often do you see sharks near the shore? Not often at all. In my 8+ years of diving, I've probably seen maybe a dozen sharks. And the battery lasts for forever. 6+ hours of battery. I don't know, man. I don't believe that. If you turn it off after you're done recording, okay, that makes sense. Because I know with the older GoPros, it's smarter if you're done, when you're done recording, you just leave the GoPro on, because it takes battery just to power it on and off. But for the newer GoPros, they might have fixed that issue. But yeah, I haven't done enough research to look into it. But if you say so, I'm gonna time it next time and see if the battery actually lasts for 6 hours. I've been out about 10 times near shore, and I saw a shark 2 times. Is that pretty normal? Well, without telling us where exactly what spot you're diving, if you kind of give me more information about what side of the island you're diving on, maybe that might answer a couple questions. Much mahalos for the vids and your time. Aloha, my brother. Keep up the great work. Logging off. Shoots everyone. Ryan says, I've seen sharks. That instance, I jump into the water off the reef or cliff. It is pretty normal for any fish to be in the water. Yes. Diving the Alawai. Choke sharks, he said. Watch, with all of this quarantine and stuff going on, man, I want to know how it's going to affect the sharks' behavior with this. If they're going to be closer to shore, if there's going to be less sharks, which I doubt. I want to know how it's going to affect it, because you see all around the world different, how nature's reacting to the quarantine and less people being out on the streets and just out on the beaches and everywhere else. You see a lot of changes. So I wonder how that's going to impact our biology here in Hawaii, I guess you'd say. Lahaina. See, I'm not too familiar with Maui, but yeah, well, like Ryan says, it's normal for sharks to just kind of be everywhere, But as far as having aggressive sharks, chances are you're probably not gonna come across any aggressive sharks. But yeah, people are still diving and fishing here, so they will be the same. That is true. Especially fishermen. Ryan, do you see a lot of guys diving on the west side still? Because I'm not sure. Obviously, nobody's really diving unless they have boats. But yeah, I definitely still see a lot of fishermen out there. But from what I heard, they're not letting you set up your coolers and chairs and all that stuff if you're gonna be fishing. That's why when I'm gonna go fishing, I'm probably just gonna go whipping, and not just like a full-on olua fishing setup for the day. Usually, sharks are in the area when there's no fish in the area. That's a good idea. It's a good sign too that my uncle told me that I can't verify if it's true or not, is if you see a lot of turtles, then you're in a pretty safe spot. When you stop seeing a lot of turtles, probably not in the safest place to be diving. Yeah, you can tell it to turn off and off the voice control, to turn it off after you're done recording after a long dive. For me, 5 hours, and I get out and I still have 40-50% dive 50% battery left. Just got to use it the correct way and not do long recording. That might be my issue, because I do sometimes just leave my GoPro on. Yeah, I still see 10 or more people diving on the coast, even on the East Coast. Wow. Have you ever noticed more taco outside of river opening that led to oceans? I don't really dive too much river openings. Not too sure. You know, I see a lot of taco and more clear water actually. When I dive and scratch the reef, they don't come as fast. When you do it, you know what I'm doing wrong. Furball says. Patience is probably the best thing for spearfishing. That's what makes spearfishing really hard. Because you got to be patient while you're holding your breath. So if what you said is true earlier and you can only hold your breath for 20 seconds, the biggest thing that you're going to benefit from right now is a longer breath hold. That's going to help you out the most. You gonna make a vid with Ace videos? You missed the intense discussion we had regarding that topic. The last live stream, or was it the live stream before? Maybe in the future, we'll see. Same here on Kauai, just less people diving. I use the same tip that Ethan said when diving murky water. As long as I see the fish swimming normally, shouldn't have any big predators around. That's a really good tip, and that's actually beneficial on the other end as well. Like one time I went spearfishing with my friend. We went outside of Sand Island, and I seen him take a drop, and the water was so dirty. But yeah, he took a drop, and he started calling me over. And he had a freaking like 14-pound milu. He wanted me to help him land it. So I took a backup shot and we landed it. And I was like, bro, how'd you even see that fish? Because we were diving in like shallow water, like 8 feet, like dragging our chest on the reef. And then he took a drop. And then he said it was because of the fish's behavior. He could tell when the fish were acting skittish and stuff that there was a big predator around. And because of how shallow it was, that he knew it probably wasn't going to be a big shark or something. So, yeah. He's a hammer diver. Please don't make a vid with Ace vids. Yeah, if the fish are not scared when you're swimming on the top, then you're good. But if not, there may be predators around. Bruh, Ethan, 1G, all Hawaii Mish. What's up, Tyson? What happened with the last stream about Ace vids? Nothing. He's just a hammer. I've been 3-pronging for the last couple months and want to get my first gun. You still recommend starting with a 90? Would be the top 3 guns you would recommend? What would be the top 3 guns you would recommend under 450? If you can afford it, get a hatch and Merrill. That's probably the best gun, I'd say. Best bang for your buck as well. Oh, maybe not best bang for your buck. Yeah. It's just a really, really good gun. And that's my personal opinion. I'm sure other people like Ryan and Cannon can chime in on what guns they think are the best under 450, so you can take their advice as well. My favorite gun that I've always gone back to was a Hatchamero, but I'm not sure if that's more or less than 450 brand new. I've always got mine secondhand. 450 for our first gun ? Yeah, that's a pretty good budget, man. You could even go cheaper than that and get like a Hatch Gremlin or like a pipe gun. If you start off with the 90 centimeter, like the one that I have, the Pathos Open Pro, you have more money to invest in the spearfishing gear. You could probably get some crazy good fins. You could probably get a better mask, better snorkel. You don't want to get you're not gonna get that much more value from a $450 gun than you would for a $300 gun. James says no more gremlins. Did he stop making them? I'm not sure. I think I might have seen that actually. I know he came out with the Lewis series too, which is supposed to be like a more reef centered gun. So maybe look into that as well. But yeah, from what I'm getting from everyone else in the comments too, 450 is a lot to purchase a spear gun with, especially your first gun. So my advice would be to start off with something a little bit cheaper, get a 90 centimeter gun, and go from there. Just purchase maybe better gear, maybe gear that you don't enjoy using right now. Like when I first started, I was using a Walmart mask and fins. The first thing I got was better fins because that's what I had. That's the amount of money I had on my budget, and I could only improve one thing in my diving game. And I thought fins were really important versus getting another mask at the time. So I started off with getting fins first, then I got my mask, and then I got a really good snorkel, and then I went from there. I used a homemade buoy the first 3 years of diving. So yeah. Okay, we got to catch up on a couple other ones. Going rate, you get what you pay for. No more gremlins. Okay, we got. Why don't you own an aim right? Aim rights are expensive. I just never really like pulled the trigger on one. I just figure if I'm gonna spend that much money on a pipe gun, I might as well get a wood gun. So yeah. What is breathing up? You should watch my last spearfishing video, the interactive spearfishing challenge video. I explain it inside of that one. Or you can just look up breathe up technique on YouTube. You'll find a bunch of videos as well. Let me go back up here because I know I missed a couple. I know Furball asked what my breath hold time is right now. Probably between like a minute 30 to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I haven't tried a static breath hold in so long. But right now when I'm actually spearfishing, it's probably like closer to like a minute 30 is like usually what I'm pushing as my max. When I was like diving in my prime, it was probably like 240. I think it was like 243 was my best bottom time, which I know is not a long time, but that was when I was pretty comfortable diving at like 40 feet, 50 feet. He's making major changes to the super gremlin, but I don't know about the normal one. See, if he just kept the regular gremlin, since that was such a good gun and he had it for like a really good price, just from a business side, it'd make more sense. Usually, how much are the hard torpedo buoys? Anywhere between $100 and $300 from cheaper end to higher end buoys. A Pathos 90 or a Bushot 90 can, if you want, you can put a reel on them and a gun like that can last you a long time, and you can sell them later on. See, Canon has a point there because spearfishing gear, you'll find, doesn't lose a lot of money in value. Fishing and spearfishing gear, they don't lose a lot of money in value. And what I mean by that is you can resell them for a high price, and they don't depreciate like other items would, like tech items would. So once you hit 90 centimeters, once you get the 90 centimeter gun, if you want to upgrade, you can either keep that as like your backup gun, which a lot of people, like that's what I'm doing right now. It's not my backup gun, it's my primary gun, but I have a 120 centimeter and a 90 centimeter. Just gives me a lot more options. But if you wanted to sell it, you could sell it for probably 80% of the price you bought it for. Danny says, congrats, bro. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Speargun is liquidable. That's what I love. That's a really big word, man. I like it. I went from plastic straight to carbon fins, and it's so much better. That's got to be my next upgrade. I think the people have spoken. I think I need to upgrade my fins already, because I've been rocking plastic fins since I started diving, man. I've never even tried using carbon fins. Get Moanas. I'll look into it. How much are they? We'll see. Maybe, hopefully, let's try to get a carbon fins supplier to sponsor the channel. 1,000. Damn. Maybe not then. Keaton's Corner says recommendations for a first gun. 90 centimeter Pathos Open Pro. That's the gun I have. Love that gun. See, I know dive Rs. Dive Rs have been around forever. So what do you guys think? Moanas or dive Rs? Which ones are more expensive? I'm probably gonna go with the cheaper ones. Yep, Carbon's penetrator blades get deals under 400 for just the blades. See, I have Omer fin pockets, which I used to use with the actual plastic ones that came with it, but the clips on the side would always come off, so I hated using those. So I just went back to the Cressi HF 2000s. How much was your Aimrite floater? I bought it for like $130 secondhand, and it looked like about over a year old since when I got it. So I'm not sure. I don't even know if they sell that buoy anymore. That will be perfect. They are the same price, no lie. Omer pockets. Could use leader fins. That would keep you under 300. So I'm thinking the penetrator blades might be the one. I could probably afford a little bit more than 300 for carbon fins, but definitely not $1,000 for fins. So yeah. So one thing that I'm gonna be starting to do soon, and I know you guys have been in a lot of my live streams, is selling spearfishing gear. Like, as you guys know, if you've been on my website before, I sell merchandise like hats, shirts, and I don't really do too much on that side of it, the merchandise side. I have a third party company that handles all of those orders for me. But if I started selling spearfishing gear on top of my website, is that something you guys would be interested in? So yeah, absolutely yes, yeah. So let's address the fins first. So a lot of suggestions about the fins. So Dive Negra fin 600, Moana fins 519. Diver Negra fin 600, Moana fins 519. Moana hybrid blade are 400 with full pockets and blades. I seen it in Negra at 600. Yeah, I already have the pockets, and I know you can just super glue them to the actual fin. So yeah, I'll look into that. That'll definitely be my next upgrade. I shot my first manini 2 days ago and 2 more the next day. They made great fish tacos. I lost my kui at the beach though and need to buy a new one. Yeah, man. I know Westside Dive Hawaii, they might have reopened. I've seen somebody post that on Instagram, but I would go and check their actual Instagram page to find out. But yeah, I've seen a couple spearfishing shops open. So if you want to go and get like a custom kui there, you can as well. If you want to put it on top of your dive belt. Omer Stingray pocket That's some bony fish tacos. They're open one person at a time. That makes a lot of sense. I use my own $7 fins that you used for body surfing. Hey, if it gets the job done, man, start with what you got. Go from there. Are dive shops open? Are they considered essential? I think so, because they're providing things for essential activities, I guess you'd say. Like, I know Nick posted last week when he went to a fiberglass shop that was still open, and a lot of people were also buying masks from there, like the N95 masks. But yeah, so I most likely am gonna start using my website to sell spearfishing gear. I'm gonna get some Polespears, probably. I'm probably gonna order maybe like a dozen to start off with, and see how that goes. And I'm probably gonna order some like custom dive knives from my friend in Japan. So yeah, I'll be selling spearfishing gear on top of the website, as well as more stickers. So yeah. I would just rather stick with plastic fins. Yeah, plastic fins get the job done. So, but I've had them for so long, and I've heard so much good things about carbon fins. So yeah. What you guys think about HECS carbon fiber fins? I don't know, man. Never used them. I'm super beginner and use a 3-prong, so I was pretty stoked about the Manini. They were my second fish ever. Yeah, the Maninis are great. I still shoot Maninis up until this day, and I've been diving for a while now. Do you get threats from viewers regarding spots being exposed? Not threats. I get like some nasty comments sometimes, but I try my best not to really expose spots. If I do show spots, it's gonna be like super obvious spots that everybody dives at. You may have seen that on my channel before, but I don't really expose spots. Even when I come out of the water in my dives, I try to keep that to a minimum, because you can kind of tell where you're diving at if you know the island well, based on what it looks like from when you hit the surface after a drop. But I also don't do a whole lot of fishing videos, which obviously it's kind of hard to hide what spots you're at with the fishing videos. So yeah, that might be it too. On your website, can you sell kuis? Definitely. But I'm gonna start off with 3 prongs, and then I'm gonna sell some dive knives as well. My friend has the hatch fins, and he says they're really good. That might be something I might look into too. Travis says smoke before I dive. No, bro. I quit smoking over 2 years ago now. But I used to like a couple years, or like over 2-3 years. Just got fiberglass fins or composite fins. They are cheaper and last longer. Go from 200 to 400. What's your website? fishanddivehawaii.com. But they are always out of stock. The hatch fins he's probably talking about. Yeah, so it looks like we're just kind of hanging out in the chat. I've got these like interesting lights behind me. I don't know if you guys can see that. I had like last month's agenda on the board before, but obviously like I don't even know what day it is because of this quarantine. So just wrote the 10,000 subscriber mark. I'm probably gonna hang up more lights around my walls over here. They're coming in. They're coming in off of Amazon. It's gonna take a couple of days. Have you guys tried shopping on Amazon lately? It says like half the stuff aren't gonna come in until next year. No, until like May. Fiberglass Hawaii, you have to put in a phone order. They'll bring it to the curb for you when you call to pick it up. So I think that's what my friend did. Skin Diver said, I broke my hand, so I have no clue when I can go dive again. Well, you broke your hand in like the perfect time to break your hand, because nobody's really going anywhere anyways, and you can just stay at home and rest and heal up your hand. And once your hand is done, which is done healing up, which is probably not going to take more than 90 days, depending on how bad you broke your hand, then yeah, you should be good to go. You'll be in the water prime time, summertime. Happened today too. Well, just push that a little bit further back, but you'll catch majority of the summer season here in Hawaii. You should sell fishing stuff too. Yeah, man, I could. So let me know in the chats if I started selling. Obviously, you guys already probably have spearfishing gear and fishing gear, but do you guys think I should sell fishing and spearfishing gear on top of my website too, and just promote it on top of my website? It's been something I've been thinking about for a while, but I think this year might be the year where I start doing that, and I can start promoting the products on top of here, obviously, and I can give you guys some pretty solid deals on there too. Spearmaster composite fins, $249, last longer and are just the same as fiberglass fins. That's what everyone tells me. Awesome, man. Absolutely yes, but yeah, but with your logos on it, I would buy it for sure. What about stickers? I know stickers have been pretty highly requested item that I've been getting a lot. I used to sell more stickers than I do now, but I got a few stickers right here. Like this was one I was selling for a while. Team Fish and Dive Hawaii has a hook and the Speargun. This is one that I can make more of. This is actually my last one I have from the last time I ordered some. And I've got just like Lua stickers like this right here. And then I've got my actual logo sticker right here. This one, this is actually custom right here. So, yeah. How did you start selling merch? It's just start selling merch. I started designing shirts on Illustrator, and I sell through a website. You can DM me and I can tell you more information on that. But I use Shopify to run everything, and I just thought it'd be a good idea to just have stuff that people can wear that, you know, has a brand name on top if they want to support the channel. I'll tell you guys right now, I don't make any money off of merchandise. I pretty much break even. And if you add up all the Black Friday deals I've done, I probably actually lost money off of merchandise. But it's just a good way for people to, you know, take that, if they want to support the channel in a different way, they can. But yeah. How much, or giveaway stickers? Maybe I will. I might give away stickers right before this live stream ends, which has got to be soon because we're already like an hour and a half into it. How much are you gonna price the 3 prongs when you sell them? Well, I'll price them. I'm not gonna price them like hella cheap, but it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a solid price. I'll just put it that way. Should make some red and white with your logo and the name. So like this and this together, like that. Are you making custom 3 prongs? No, I'm not. I'm actually going to be ordering a dozen 3 prongs to start off with. Do you get ad revenue from YouTube? Yes, I do. I get paid anywhere between $100 to $300 a month as of right now. I'm not sure if I answered this question already. Are you making custom 3 prongs? Oh yeah, no. I'm ordering a dozen. but I'm gonna be ordering some pretty solid 3-prongs. One of the 3-prongs coming in probably by the end of the week. That's not that bad. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's not bad. What other jobs do you do? I work full time with my family business, but I'm gonna be starting a new job in June. So I'll have different days off. That's gonna allow me to do like meetups and stuff. But yeah. Okay, so let's do a little Q&A action. So I'm gonna ask a question. If you can guess the right answer, I'm gonna give away all 3 of these stickers right here to different people. Give away this little one. I'll give away this one, which is my last one. And these are really hard to get because my friend takes a long time to make them, and she doesn't have a lot of time to do them when I do order some. And I don't sell these at all. You have to get these from like myself. You can't buy them anywhere. That's what I'm saying. And then I'll give away this little one right there, which is like my OG sticker. Okay, so for this sticker right here, the OG, if you can guess what 3-prongs I'm gonna sell on my website, what brand they are, comment that right now, and the winner will get this sticker right here. So if you win, DM me on Instagram your mailing address, and I'll ship it to you. Ethan, 808 Skin Diva won. 808 Skin Diva. Ethan, you're a second too late. But 808 Skin Diva just won a sticker. So DM me on Instagram. Screenshot your YouTube name so I know it's actually you. And then, yeah. So yeah, DM me right now actually, or actually DM me after this live stream, and then yeah, send me your mailing address and I'll send it to you. Let me answer this question real quick. Could you put two thinner bands on a 90 centimeter rather than one thick one, just so it's easier to pull back? Yes, definitely. It's actually, I actually prefer having 2 bands on top of my gun than just one thick one. Capono says you should have a fish and dive discount when you start selling stuff. Like what do you mean by that? Like for the YouTubers, like the guys that watch the channel on YouTube, give them like their own discount. Just the guys that watch the live streams. For sure. Get them. Okay, so I'll do a 5% discount. Hold on, let me write this down real quick. So let's do this right here. For you guys who are in the live stream right now. And then I'll let you know if I like that name or not. Actually, let me put it inside of my planner. There we go. All the way hammers. Fish and save Hawaii. That's a good one. I like that one. We go dive. Fish and save. Okay, let's do that. I like fish and save Hawaii. Dive 30. We go dive. Yes, sir. Fish and save. Okay, so the discount code will be Fish and Save Hawaii. And if you're confused about that and you forget what the discount code was, then DM me on Instagram and say what was the discount code from the live stream. I have it saved right here. Fish and Save Hawaii, 5% off everything on the website. That includes adding onto whatever discount you may already have if you have a discount code. But I will be selling Evolve 3 prongs in the near future. Ethan, you caught that kava from shore, yeah? Bro, that thing was nuts. That was crazy. Justin's discount. All right. And I wasn't even there. Me. Yeah, so Fish and Save Hawaii. You guys, this is an exclusive discount for the live stream. So, yeah. 5% off everything on top of the website. That includes whatever I'm coming out with, which is going to be the Evolve Polespears. I'm gonna have 7-foot ones available as well as 8-foot Polespears available. I'm thinking about doing bundles with other products, maybe snapbacks or shirts or stickers. But yeah. So we had somebody win this sticker already, right? So the second one, right there. This is going to be the Alua sticker. So if you can name, let's see, if you can name 3 guns that I've used on this channel, you win this Alua sticker right there. I'll send it to you. Comment it below. First person to name at least 3 spear guns that I've used on this channel will win the Alua sticker. Hatchamero Pathos Pro Bushot. Okay, that was kind of easy. Name the name of the whole gun. Like Hatchamero, Amero, Pathos, what, and Bushot what. Whoever can name it first, the full name of the guns. Hatchamero, Pathos, blank. Okay, Hatch Gremlin, Hatchamero, and Pathos Open Pro. Bro, you already won. You can't win again, man. You know what? 808 Skin Diver. It's actually, you actually make it easier for me. He won again. So I'm just gonna send you both of these stickers. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna be doing more giveaways, so just don't even stress. Oh, raw ball. Okay, last but not least, we got the custom sticker. You can't buy these anywhere. I'm probably not gonna ever sell these stickers. You can only get them from giveaways or if I give them personally to my friends. But yeah. I think I only had like maybe 7 of them ever made. I'll probably make more in the future, but when I do, I'm probably still not going to sell them. Probably just save them just for giveaways. So this custom sticker right here. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a good question for you guys. Damn. Let me think. I can't think of anything right now. I got a good one. I posted a video. It was my 1,000 subscribers special a couple years ago. I also did a giveaway during that video where I went Honolulu fishing. I caught something. I thought it was an alua, right? From what, like when I was fighting it. And it may or may not have been an alua. Because if I say if it was or wasn't, it'll make this question a lot easier. But if somebody can tell me what I caught that day, then you'll win this sticker in the comment section. And we already got a winner. Hannah Simpson. Stingray. Dude, that question is pretty easy. That question was a little too easy. Oh, look, my wife's in the live stream now, which probably means I need to get off soon now. Can I answer this? Hannah Simpson says yes. Dude, I know, like, what's your actual name, man? Because I know, like, it's like you and your brother, right? Olu, Milu. No. Yeah, so the Stingray was the answer. I was accidentally 127 behind, so I missed the giveaways. That's alright. I'll do one more giveaway for the boys, since you guys have stuck around this long. And I'm gonna be getting off the live stream soon. Let me see. Tilo and my brother was 2C. Awesome, man. Don't worry, I got some stuff right here. Just be patient, guys. Just be patient. All right, so the next giveaway prize is going to be these bloodworms right here. Jade holograms. These are what I use to catch Honolulu and whatever else. But yeah. Skindavis says RIP, what happened? I just dropped my golf set right now, trying to grab this. But I'm gonna be giving away this Companion Lures bloodworms right here to a lucky winner. Let me see this. Let's see question. Let me see what question I can come up with over here. Let's see. So a few spearfishing vlog episodes ago, I took a subscriber spearfishing. First person to tell me what that subscriber caught, then you win this pack of bloodworms. So I took a subscriber spearfishing like 4 or 5 episodes ago. Hamadolo is the first one to get it right. Cannon got it wrong by 1 letter. Oh man. So if you won, don't forget to DM me on Instagram your show me your YouTube handle so I can confirm that it's you, and then I'll send you your prize. All right, Talon, we have a winner already, my friend. We have a winner already. Okay. When I stay typing too fast. Yep. I'll do one more. Let me look in my tackle box and see what I have. Skin Davis says that's my brother. I hate when this happens. was my first ever giveaway win. That's awesome, man. Okay, so the next giveaway prize is gonna be this pack of BKN hooks. These are size 24. These are good for Oluo, Papio, or eel. Pretty much any type of small, medium-sized game. This is gonna be good for. So I'm gonna give this pack of it's a pack of 4 size 24s right here. Yeah, I think these are like $3-4. So yeah. All right, so the question is gonna be, let's see. Trying to think of a question from one of my YouTube videos. Give away the whole tackle box already. Let's see. Give away your gun, no balls, you won't. Yeah, I'm not gonna give away my spear gun, no. Sorry, bro. Maybe like at 100,000 subscribers we'll do that, or 50,000. If we get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year, then I'll give away 2 spear guns. Quote me on that. Give away the hat. I'll do a hat giveaway. Maybe in this live stream, we'll see. Give away your car. That says 10,000K. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a question here. If my wife's still in the chat, then she can chime in as well. Give away the microphone. It's my bread and butter, man. Let's see. I probably should have thought of these questions before this live stream. I wasn't even planning on doing a giveaway during this live stream. Let's see. Okay, so a couple dives ago, I had like a really crazy shot on a fish. If you can name what fish it was, what kind of fish it was, then you'll win this pack of hooks right here. You gotta spell it correctly. No. Somebody has it, but it's not spelled correctly. Still not spelled correctly. Keaton's Corner won the giveaway. Ponanu, that was the winner right there. The rest of the answers are one humu. Yeah, Ponanu is the winner. So don't forget to DM me on Instagram. You gotta prove that that's your YouTube handle, and then send me your mailing information, and I'll send it to you. What's the question? Hashtag 808 skin diver. Onks when say that bugger first. No, he spelt it wrong. Okay, so if you're not caught up to the live stream, make sure you're caught up to it, because we're going to do one last giveaway before I head out, because we just reached the 2-hour mark. Right? So make sure you're up to date. I want to see how much people are up to date. Type yes inside of the messenger right now in the comment section. Type yes if you're caught up to the live stream. No. All right, cool. We got a lot of people in here. The hat now. Yups. We're going to do a snapback giveaway. You guys will win either this hat right here, or you're going to win the all black exclusive one. But it's going to have this logo on top of it. But yeah. Oh, babe, bring some fizz in here. I can give some away. Can you hear me? My wife wants me to give away some fizz, which is like a caffeinated, healthy, all-natural energy supplement that I use before my dives. All right, so we got everybody caught up to date. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in for this live stream. It's awesome. If you guys haven't got updated on what we were talking about, giving away a few things. Also announced that I'm going to be selling fishing and spearfishing gear on the website soon. Within probably the next month or so, you'll see stuff. But that'll be updated in another video. But yeah, so let's do one last giveaway. I'm going to give away one of these hats right here. So let's see. Let me think of a good question. Oh, my wife's here to bring some stuff. 1 second, guys. Oh my gosh. Want to say hi to the subscribers here? All right, my wife is going to give away some free supplements for you guys. This is some of her products that she sells, and I use them before I go diving. I prefer these over coffee. Coffee gives me a sore stomach, even though I love coffee. But I take these. They're natural dietary supplements, and I'll give that as well, too. So we'll do that. We'll do that giveaway. We'll do the giveaway of all of this stuff right here. This is probably like $15 worth of stuff. And then we'll do the hat. So we'll do one quick giveaway. Let's see. Trying to think of something from one of my old videos that some of you guys would remember. Yeah, it's not too sweet, not too sour. Yep, just right. Let's see. Man, it's hard to come up with questions, man, for the live stream. Stuff that you guys would know, but is also it's a little bit difficult, so not everybody knows the answer. Let's see. Easy question, please. JZM says 808. It'll be an easy one. I want to win a hat. Okay, this next question is not going to be for the hat. The second or third video I ever made on this YouTube channel, I was fishing for a pelu off of my friend's boat. Can you tell me what other fish was in the water with the Opelu. Nope. Cannon won. Shark. Cannon, you won all of these supplements. If you're underage, please consult with your parents before you take any of this. But DM me your shipping information, and I'll send you all of this. And if you don't take it, I'm sure your parents would love to try them out too. If you have questions on it, just DM me. Key and Squirter, bro. I'm reading it off the feed right now. Cannon definitely said it first. It went Talon, then Cannon. I'm reading this off of my software, off of Streamlabs, so I'm not reading it off of the actual YouTube live stream. So I'm just going based on what I see here. But I'm almost positive. Let's see. Let me go into the YouTube live stream. Let's see. Yep, Cannon definitely said it first. Okay, now for the final giveaway in the last like few minutes here on this live stream, I'm gonna give away one of these hats, snapback hat, all free, cover everything, shipping, all that stuff. Just send me your address, I'll have it sent to you. It should get in within the next few weeks, depending on, I don't know how shipping is gonna work from where I get the hats from. So yeah. So this is for the snapback. It's for all the marbles, guys. Okay, let me think of a let me think of a difficult question, because all of them has been pretty easy. So you guys ready for the hat giveaway? Oh, my wife has a request right there. Hello? What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, my wife provided the last question of the giveaway. Okay, ready for the giveaway. Let's go. This is to win a snapback hat. I think it's like $20, $30. I don't know how much I have it on my website for, but it's pretty much $30 worth of value of a hat, because it's free shipping and all of that. DM me, and then I'll let you pick what color you want, all that stuff. So the first person that can tell me what my son's name is will win. So the first person to tell me what my son's name is will be the winner. I've one kid. And we have a winner. Hamadolo has won the hat. You must follow me on my personal account too. So Hamadolo, message me on Instagram, and yeah, send me your information. I'm not sure if you won something earlier too. You're gonna have to remind me. I forget already. Probably should have been writing all of this down, but I can go back on top of this and see later on. So Hamadolo won. My son's name is Shane. That's not fair. Just kidding. Well, you guys, if you watch the videos, I say my son's name in multiple videos for sure. But Hamadolo is definitely the Hamadolo in this giveaway competition. But yeah. Do you guys like these giveaways? Because obviously I'm not gonna give away stuff like all the time, but I'm probably gonna start selling stickers on top of my website. Would you guys be interested in buying stickers, like sticker packs and stuff? If I made some with like Team Fish and Dive Hawaii that you can put on top of your flasks, and that you can put on top of your coolers or whatever else. Would you guys be interested in stickers? Because I don't make a whole lot of them, but yeah, I can start selling sticker packs. So if I start selling sticker packs, I'm gonna start selling sticker packs, reflective stickers, and spearfishing gear first, and then probably fishing gear later on. I know Gavin Mitchell, or not Gavin, but forget who it was earlier that suggested something for the fishing gear. But yeah, if I start selling stickers soon on the channel, then I'll probably do sticker giveaways like every single week on the live streams, as well as some fishing gear. So yeah, should be a lot of fun. Crimps, oh, that's a solid one. Crimps and maybe some monoline, yeah, like how Hammerhead does. So yeah, we're gonna do YouTube giveaways, YouTube live stream giveaways. We'll do weekly competitions on Instagram for sticker packs. So it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, guys, I've been on this live stream for a little bit too long. Giveaway one rubber. This live stream will be available after. I'm gonna come out with a video tomorrow night or Wednesday night. It's gonna be a spearfishing one where you guys can practice your breath holds too. But yeah, I'll probably do another live stream on Thursday where I may or may not give away more stuff. Watch the next YouTube video that comes out, because there's gonna be a link in the description that's gonna be another giveaway, a separate giveaway, where I'm gonna give away a hat and a shirt. So if you guys want a free hat or a free shirt, go and look for that the description on the next video. Make sure you watch the whole video and then go inside of the link, and then yeah, you'll have a chance to win a hat or a shirt. I'm giving away 2, so yeah. And to answer Ethan Lau's last question, I haven't seen anybody pull anybody over on the North Shore yet. But then again, I'm not like cruising around all the time. Yeah, so DM me your username on YouTube so I can confirm that it's you or not, that is your channel. And then what do you call it? DM me your shipping information. Yeah, and a screenshot would be helpful too. All right, so I'm gonna cruise here for like 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna hop off. So if you guys want to fire off any questions, any suggestions, or anything else, then you guys can. I know some of you guys had questions in the middle of the giveaways that I didn't get to. So yeah, I'm gonna hop off in about 7 minutes. Young Gazy says, I don't even dive, but I love watching videos of the Hawaiians shooting fish. Yeah, man. Hopefully they're entertaining. Talon says, I like some fins and one mask. Hopefully, maybe in the future. Maybe at like 25,000 subs, I'll give away like a mask and fins. Hard versus blow up buoy. Hard buoys are easier if you're a beginner, and they'll last forever. You can always upgrade to a blow up buoy, whether it's going to be like a hybrid blue water buoy as well as a blow up later on. But I'd start off with the hard buoy. It's just going to last you forever. Yeah, that's my thing. Shout out all my Hawaiians, man. Yes, did you ever dive at Ko'olina? Yes, that is one of my go-to spots on the west side. If I go diving, like that's probably if I'm not diving on the North Shore, I'm probably gonna want to dive like Ko'olina. So yes. Give away a pole, maybe in the future. I just don't have any poles to give away. Like I'm actually short like 1 pole right now, and I want to be. How do you find out about dive events? There's really not a lot of spearfishing tournaments going on. I know there's that big one on Kauai. There's a low-key one that I participated in and actually sponsored, sort of. RGM 6 next year's obviously going to be RGM7, or this year's going to be RGM7, but that stands for Roy Guy Moy. That's out in Kohuku. And then obviously my friend Tony has the big one that he was doing at the Ocean Expo, which they didn't have last year, but he does the Defend and Destroy tournament. How many of you guys would be interested in a spearfishing tournament if I hosted one? Because that's something that I've thought about, but obviously there's a lot of work that goes into something like that. So it would probably be like not until next year, but if the interest is there, then yeah. Dive at Hanama Bay, catch a big woohoos. Yeah, so you guys are all down. Yeah, I know you guys are down. Yeah, I'll probably do like typical type of spearfishing tournament, 3-prong categories as well as gun categories, or maybe just a strictly 3-prong. And hopefully I can take over, because the North Shore obviously had the Gene Higa every year, but they stopped that I think a couple of years ago now. So hopefully I can get it to the kind of that status, you know. Maui Costco, plenty of fish in the little canal. You're welcome, man. Make sure if you guys won, make sure you guys send me that info. Capono says, "Okay, shoots, gotta go. See you later, man." Trying to see something right here. Cool. James asked there was a giveaway, LOL. Fish and dive. All right, so I'm gonna hop off the live stream, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for participating in the giveaways. Hold on, we got one more question. What price is the 3-prongs going to be? The 7-foot's probably gonna be a little over. The 7 and the 8-foot's probably gonna be a little over $100, honestly. And I'll set it up so that if you guys buy a 3-prong, I'll probably throw in like a sticker too, or like a sticker pack. What's your favorite fish? When's the 3-prong going to be available? Just lost mines today. Hopefully by the end of the week. What's your favorite fish? Mine's personally is Roy. The bugger stings in your mouth when you eat them. Does it come with a band? Yes, it will. It'll be an Evolve Polespear. If you guys are familiar with Evolve diving, yeah, I'll be ordering my 3-prongs from them to start off with, as far as my spearfishing gear, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, guys, if that's all the questions you guys have, I got 17 people in here. Thank you guys for tuning in this long on the live stream. I'll go live probably once or twice more throughout this week. I hope you guys all had a good Easter. I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe. Try not to go out too much. Obviously, listen to what the health experts are telling you guys. Really appreciate you guys, your guys' support. Obviously, this is a 10,000 subscriber live stream. So I just really want to thank you guys for sticking around and for participating, and just for for all the support. If you guys have any other giveaway ideas or whatever, make sure to leave it in the comments or DM me, or you guys know how to get a hold of me. Comment on one of the videos and I'll probably see it. So yeah, thank you guys a lot. See you guys in the next live stream. See you guys in the next video. Make sure to watch the next video. Look inside of the description, because in the description you'll find the link for the official 10,000 subscriber giveaway, where I'm giving away a hat and a t-shirt, or 2 hats or 2 shirts, whatever else. So make sure you guys look for that. All right. See you guys in the next video. Shoots Mahalo. See you later.